Welcome, welcome, welcome. And it has been a while, hasn't it? Yes, I took a little hiatus there for a while. I enjoyed Christmas and New Year's Day. I hope all you did as well. And we're back. And we are going to do Storm Above the Reich. Now, I know what you're thinking. That, okay, it's time for Season 2, since you managed to get through Season 1 last time. No. This is the reboot. And the reason is... Okay, someone made a note on my channel, also on the Board Game Geeks as well. I got called out real hard. No, that at one point, I essentially, okay, how to put this? We had bombers on the track. That's not bombers, that's that stupid chain thing. Where are my bombers at for me? Oh, there they are. Like that. And, they're on turns and stuff. This was mission 5, I believe. And I basically let the clock run out on the flight limit. And then and somewhere I got it in my head that when the flight limit ended, you could go pursue the bombers that you didn't get before. No, you have to deliberately move them to the track in the move phase. But I didn't do that. So I should not have gotten credit for 2 kills on that. And what that would have meant, if I take the rule to its extent, is that I would have ended up with 9 points for that season instead of 11. And so technically I lost. Now I could say, oh, whatever, we'll just move on to Season 2. But I'm going to reboot. This is the reboot. And the reason I'm going to reboot, there's another reason I didn't want to do that, and that has to do with... our old friend, the vector map. Now, I opened my mind as much as possible, tried to give it the biggest chance I could, but in the end, it's just a miss. It just adds bloat. It's terrible for video. It's terrible for pacing and things like that. And so in this reboot, we are going to ditch the vector map. If you're playing it on your own, maybe, or something like that. But in this context here, it just adds so much stuff for not much payoff. And so, it's gone. So, let's get started. And we will start with a new season. New Season 1 of Storm Above the Reich. Okay, I went ahead and randomized my Stoffel here. We're allowed 4 experts, and Aaron's is quick, Bear is quick. Quick lets you to change your mode from evasive to aggressive. It's not aggressive. What do they call it? Normal versus evasive. Doppler is wily, which allows him to, when he gets in a dogfight, he can return or exit rather than get shot down. Ehlers, right, these are all. And down, Haas is going to be a flyer. And flyer allows you to take 2 proximity chips and keep 1. And the rest are experts, or trained. And that's the nice thing about the Season 1 is you don't have any rookies dogging your steps. Okay, so that'll be the roster. In the last episode I did, I took some from the bottom half and some from the top half. I'm not going to do that because eventually, hopefully, I'm going to do the Sturm Squadron. You want to designate half of these for that. So that's how that's going. Okay, let's get this first mission going. First, it's time to roll some dice for the missions that we will be running early. 43 seasons. So we roll for our first map. And that is a 3? 3 is going to be map 6. Is our thing. I'll have to flip that over in a minute here. So we know it's map 6. And our first mission, that's going to be 6 missions total. And what is our mission type this time? 3. Near target. All right. How many operational points shall we have? 5. Which is your target. That's 4 total OP. Not very many in these early phases. And as far as escort, we're going to save that for a surprise when we get to the escort phase in turn 1, or whenever turn when they arrive. Oh, I would need to know that, though, wouldn't I? Hold on. As you can see, I flipped it over to map 6 at this point, and now it is time to roll on our situation map. Where's my dice? Here we go. Can you see that? 7. Whoops. A little mistake there. We actually use the, for previous damage, we roll on the page 7, 8, the inbound. So it would be a 7 on this page here. And we're going to have a damage marker on that one. So, that one. Okay, so, handy dandy damage cup. And fuselage 1. Okay. Not that impressive. Okay. It's gunner 2. Okay. So we go back to page 9. And this is where we got to watch out for flak in this scenario. That's going to be a pain. All right. So how many tactical points do I end up with? Roll on the 5 is a measly 2 tactical points. These don't belong here. Our flight limit, how long we can fly, is a 7, which will be a flight limit of 6. That goes there. Anchored. The formation is not anchored. Well, that's nice. And is their sun. And a 6. See, that's a 6. Yes. 6 is the high flank down here. So, sun coming out of there. All right. I do believe we are ready to start flying. Okay, so technically, you're supposed to assign all your pilots and your operational points before you do a lot of these rolls for situation and things like that. But it doesn't matter, and this is so early in the thing. I only got 4 points. I can see if you have a lot of points and it's later in the season, you can kind of jimmy based on the knowledge you have beforehand. But in this case, I can barely put together a swarm attack. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I was thinking, I could jimmy this a little bit by taking only 2 guys and spending 2 points and getting 4 of those Italian planes. But and we just have to deal with the fact that these early missions are going to be pretty thin on operational points, and we just have to make do. So we're going to bring in Haas, who has that flyer skill. We're going to see how that works, and Bar with his quick skill. 2 experts and then 2 trained guys. I don't want to put all my big eggs in the basket. So let's get straight into it. To turn 1. And I love not having that vector map already. I can get straight to the main gameplay. You know, it's a whole pacing thing, and that vector map just really plays havoc with your rep. Okay, I'm going to pause here and see if I can't kind of do something about the glare. See how that? Yeah. Let's see if I can't make that a little better. Okay, still a little bit, not as bad though. I think we'll live with that. Okay, well, new phase. Let's get right to it. Got to be in a low box, and so there we are. And that's basically it for turn 1. See you later. No, seriously. Move on. There is no return phase, but now it is time for the escort phase. And we're going to see what we're going to end up with. Like so. And a die roll. 3 will give us, in a near target mission, that is an arrive at turn 5. Ooh, I like that. Hang on. Nope, I'm wrong. They're here already. That's when they leave. Escort exits at turn 5. So 1 turn before the mission's over. So, la-di-da. And what this means is we're going to have 5 of these P-38s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And where are they going to go? 5. So, oh, not above trail. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Well, no, wait, read the wrong chart. I was reading heavy. I went light. And 5 is 3 forward and 2 below trailing. Okay, that's a lot more friendly. Okay, so at this point, well, they would roll. We'd have to roll now because we delayed checking this out. So we normally would have just stuck them in there before the setup. So yeah, we do have to roll for this and this. And so we'll start with this. Forward. 4. No, come on, man. Okay, one goes up to above trailing. And this one. 4. Goes to tail low. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, there we go. Already we're getting hammered before we even got into the battle. Okay, so there he is right on top of us. Okay, so a little good news, as it were, is that we both outnumber them. Oh, wait a minute, do we? Or we're even numbered. I don't know. No, we're evenly matched. We are higher, but we are not. We do not outnumber them, and therefore, here, no, here. Fighters higher, yes. More, no. This row here, okay. 5. D. Dog. Oh, you kidding me? Dogfight. Okay. Oh, well, so this escort is going to force us into a dogfight. And already I'm getting broken up here before I even started. What a life. Okay, so we're at the position where we are in, there's no recovery phase. There is a blast and flak phase, however. And a 4 on the oblique approach. And, oh, that same bomber from last time. A little damage coming up. Reach into our box and pull out the fuselage. Fuselage. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're going to roll a 10, but it has happened before. Nope. All right, so. Oh, elevator. Okay. So that's the flak. And finally, there's cohesion. Passes. Nothing new there. Okay. So, there's no attack phase, of course, because we're in the dogfight box. What that means is now we go to turn 2. And that is our start, and that is not a very auspicious start either, is it? Join us next time and see if we can get out of this dogfight and put together a reasonable attack. Okay, thanks for watching.